My name is Marsha Mudge. I am 43 years old. I was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer when I was 36 years old. So in 2013, my husband was a defensive coordinator for the New Braunfels Unicorns. He randomly had a stomach virus. He started throwing up, and 3 weeks later, we found out that just from vomiting, it caused a dissection in his vertebral artery, and it caused a cerebral stroke at the age of 33 years old. He battled back, he fought, and he was able to walk back on the football field that next season. But on March 21st, 2014, my husband died right next to me, and right next to my then 4-year-old son, Tanner. I woke up, I tried to revive him. I was unsuccessful, and he died in my own care, in his sleep that night. Tanner woke up while I was trying to do compressions, and he said, "Mom, what are you doing?" And I said, "Buddy, just cover your head," and we just sang "Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star" as we tried to save him, but I wasn't able to. So in 2014, my husband left me a widow at the age of 35 with a 2-year-old and 4-year-old son. So, we battled back. We figured that's all that can happen. Nothing else bad can happen. And in April of 2015, the right side of my face went numb. And I was just like, I'm a nurse, so I was like, hey, I'm sure it's like Bell's palsy. It's not a big deal, no big deal. So I let it go on for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, it still was numb. So I was like, well, okay, let me just go to a doctor, get a scan, and it'll be fine. Nothing will come of it, and it'll be fine. 30 minutes after my scan, my doctor called me, and he was crying. And he said, "Marsha, you have a mass on your skull, and it's secondary to something else that's going on in your body." I was 36 years old, and I was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. I have a tumor on my skull. I have a tumor on my spine. I have 2 tumors on my ribs. I have 2 tumors on my sacrum. I had a 10-centimeter tumor in my left breast. I had tumors in my lymph nodes. I have a tumor on my liver, and I have a tumor on my lung now. So I started, the hard chemo immediately, got my port, started chemo, went through it, lost all my hair. My sons, Tanner and Jackson, they shaved my head when they were 3 and 5. Stage 4 doesn't have a cure. There's no cure. So every single day I have to wake up in pain, knowing that I've got to fight for 2 boys that have already lost their dad. It's hard, but every day is worth it. Every day you feel joy. Every day you feel hope. I get scans every 6 months. I have chemo every 3 weeks for the rest of my life. My prognosis was to last to year 5. I'm going on, in May, I'll be at year 7. So there's hope. There is, just because you have stage 4 metastatic breast cancer doesn't mean you're going to die. You've got to believe that you can fight. You've got to believe that you can get through the day. You've got to believe that you can do anything and conquer anything with faith, love, family, and everyone around you. You're not alone. So if I can just give one person some advice, it's don't ever give up, because there are so many different medications and remedies and all of this stuff, but if you believe that you can get through it, you can get through anything. I don't know how my story will end, but I do know that it's going to end with a smile and with a positive attitude and with all the love in the air. This disease sucks. It hurts. And it's really, really hard. But that at the end of it, at the end of every single day, just know that there is hope. That one day, there's not going to be any more cancer in this world.